Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today we're taking a look at the Inferno Dragon because recently a ton of you guys have been asking me to do a video on an Inferno Dragon deck. So we're taking a look at this LavaHound Balloon Inferno Dragon deck, as you can see right here. The Fireball can be switched out for other spells like arrows or even a lightning spell, but in my opinion on ladder, you have to expect to face lots of Barbarian decks and Royal Giant decks, and in my opinion, the Fireball is a bit more versatile for countering those decks than stuff like arrows or lightning. The Tombstone can be switched out for a Skarmy, which will give you extra zap bait to use with the Inferno Dragon. But if you face off against somebody that has both the zap and the log in their deck, it won't really help you out. And in my opinion, I prefer to have the Tombstone as a fast cycle counter to keep up with Hog Rider decks. But anyways guys, there's the deck itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at one replay, then we'll finish off with some live battles. Alright, here we go guys, facing off against a level 12 on the top there, and he's rocking one of those Golem Pump Beatdown decks. Now let's talk for a brief moment about the strategy behind this LavaHound deck right here, because understanding the role of each card is very important, and the Inferno Dragon more so is a defensive card than it is an offensive one. You don't really want to be setting up pushes with the Inferno Dragon as your backbone card, because it's too hard to get the Inferno Dragon locked onto your enemy tower, because your enemy has the ability to drop troops anywhere in the arena on their side to distract your Inferno Dragon. So it's more of a defensive card, because on your side they don't have the ability to distract the Inferno Dragon. You have control. So for the most part, you want to keep the Inferno Dragon as a heavy tank killer to kill stuff like Royal Giant, and Golems. Hog Riders, in my opinion, are a bit too fast for the Inferno Dragon to reliably kill, so I prefer to use the Tombstone or some minions for the Hog Riders. But what you really want to do is you want to set up your main win conditions with either the LavaHound and the Balloon, or the LavaHound and minions, and you want to keep the Inferno Dragon as a defensive card, and if you can, set up a counter push afterwards after you win a defense. Now, he went in pretty aggressively earlier on with a Golem push. We were able to do work to his tower with a LavaHound Balloon combo, bring it all the way down to 903 health. So things are going pretty good so far, but he is using a pump deck, and fairly often against those pump strategies, you'll feel like you had the lead earlier on in the battle, and then just later on they just overwhelm you with all the pump elixirs. So as you can see here, Inferno Dragon locking onto the Golem, trying to use the minions outside of range of the poison spell, but unfortunately they do follow it in and almost die with 1 health left right there. But the LavaHound going back there with the lava pups doing a bit of chip damage to his tower in the process. We also have some minions and a Mega Minion going back, and that is important because we forced a mini P.E.K.K.A drop, whereas I think my opponent wanted to use a pump right there instead. So we forced him to use all of his available elixir to defend his tower instead of using a pump, which is really important because you don't want them building up those pumps for later on. So we have a really strong lead here so far. He's going to go in with that Golem on the right hand side. I'm just going to use the LavaHound on the exact same lane, because it's going to distract all of the support troops behind the Golem and allow me to take it out pretty easily with my Inferno Dragon. So he tries to distract my push with the Elixir Pump, which honestly I don't think is worth it, considering it now costs 6 Elixir, and it doesn't have too much health. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the Fireball, clear out the minions, Inferno Dragon locking onto the Golem, so it should die pretty quickly here with the Balloon and the LavaHound combo, making it to the tower, making quick work, destroying it, giving me that 1 crown lead so far. And with only 20 seconds left, I'm going to go pretty aggressively for the 3 crown victory, because I do want my clan chest and my crown chest, but unfortunately, he keeps playing defense, distracting all of my cards. And like I said before, it's pretty hard to get the Inferno Dragon locked onto your enemy's tower, because on their side of the arena, they have the ability to drop troops anywhere and distract it, as you can see right there. But with 1 second left, we don't get the 3 crown victory, unfortunately. So there you have it, guys. Let's go ahead here and do some live battles. Alright, so here we go, guys, facing off against Luis Doluna. I hope I said that correctly. So we have a decent starting hand here. I want to go ahead and use the Tombstone to start out, just to play it safe in case he tries to do a Hog Rider counter push or something. The Tombstone will provide value, so we'll see here. Bowler, alright, the Bowler is a really good counter to my Tombstone, because the Tombstone kind of just distracts it for longer, allows him to build up more elixir for a stronger push. So we'll go ahead and LavaHound to distract anything he tries to do to support the Bowler. You might do a Graveyard. We'll go ahead and Fireball the Barbarians, though. Then we'll do some minions to back up the LavaHound, which will also do double duty and kill the Barbs as well, and then go on a counter push to support. Oh, and even further duty, guys, Never mind, he arrows. But we'll get the LavaHound to the tower with a Mega Minion taking out the Hog Rider fairly quickly. And then let's sit back here for a quick second because he does have the lead. And you don't want to be too over-aggressive in the opening moments of a battle. So we'll zap to force everything to retarget to the Lava Pops with the Mega doing work. And that zap, I think, was pretty useful, guys, because it allowed the Mega to stay alive and allowed us to kill that tower. So, not too bad at all, guys. Not too bad at all. Mega will finish off the bowler. Don't have to worry about it at all. So let's go ahead and get this tombstone going on the right-hand side, using it a bit further up to distract his Hog Rider if he does to do that. So we'll do LavaHound here. Set up a slow push. The Inferno Dragon, like I said before, is mostly a defensive card. Go ahead and just fireball all this jazz over there. On the left-hand side now, we're going to lose a ton of health to that graveyard, but we do have a LavaHound going up the right-hand side. Barb's going down, minions doing work. He drops the freeze. Going to ignore the 3 skeletons there and soak up a bit of damage. I'd rather spend the elixir on a Mega on the right-hand side to support my LavaHound than defend those skeletons. So E-Wizard should go down fairly quickly. Not going to use the Inferno Dragon. As you can see, the Inferno Dragon is not really too useful in this battle because it doesn't really have a heavy tank. The closest thing that I could use the Inferno Dragon for is the Bowler. Let's see here. What do you got for us? What do you got for us? Let's go Inferno Dragon for the Bowler on the right-hand side. So Inferno Dragon will take out the Bowler. He's probably going to do Barbarians and a Graveyard on the left-hand side. LavaHound up here. Minions for this. He's going to arrows the minions. We're going to zap this build-up, though. That's a pretty big build-up that I want to not distract. We got a LavaHound there on the right-hand side. Inferno Dragon going up. Let's go Balloon as well. Balloon going down as well. We'll have the Fireball available for something if he does anything to kill the Balloon. But look at this, guys. Doing work with the Lava Pops on the right. Balloon making it to the tower. Taking out the other tower. Giving me a 2-crown lead so far. And we're just going to take out this Bowler and the E-Wizard. And we should be able to get the King Tower down for a 3-crown. There we go. Luis Doodaluna. Good game to you, Luis. Lewis, however you say it. So we got a plus 26 trophies there. 4,075. Climbing back up after experimenting with so many different decks and trying things out. Let's see here. Felica. So once again, Tombstone started out fairly safe play. LavaHound as your opening move is pretty risky, guys. So he's got the Royal Giant. That is a terrible placement for the RG, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and get ready with a Inferno Dragon back here for the RG. Don't want to use the LavaHound yet in case he does Elite Barbarians on the left-hand side. I want to be able to defend that. So we'll fireball all this jazz with some minions on top to take out the Barbs. And then we'll Mega back here, guys. Mega will help clean up the graveyard pretty quickly with minions and Inferno Dragon providing assistance. And we have... Oh, I wish I could have my... If only I could have my LavaHound right here, guys. This would be a nasty, nasty counter push. But unfortunately, we can't get the LavaHound down in time. And as you can see, this is what I mean about the Inferno Dragon not being really strong on offense. So let's chill out. Pull back. Do a little bit of a tombstone drop right here. Because that way, even if he RGs that lane, it'll still be targeted by my tower. So chill out, guys, for a second. We're going to do LavaHound here. Start setting up a push. Keep the Inferno Dragon for the RG. He does have Barbarians, though, so I will need an Inferno Dragon Fireball combo to kill that. So we'll get ready here with a Balloon to support my LavaHound. And the cool thing is, once the tower locks onto the Inferno Dragon, it does provide pretty nasty value. So Inferno D here to kill the RG. Everything targeting my LavaHound. We're going to let the LavaHound die. Get the Balloon in there. We'll get one hit off, and I'm going to pull back, guys. I don't want to zap too early. He does have that graveyard, and I want to keep the zap as a graveyard reset spell. So Inferno Dragon coming back, we should be able to take it out pretty quickly with just the tower. Drop a Mega Minion here to cycle to my Tombstone. And then once again, the ideal placement for the Tombstone is right there to distract the RG. So, get a LavaHound going in front of this Mega. I'm going to get a Balloon going as well. This time we are going to zap the Inferno to allow the tower, the LavaHound rather, to live longer. Fireball combo there. Boom. Yes. Balloon getting to the tower. RG dying. And we don't even need the Inferno Dragon in this battle, guys, because we're just doing work to his RG. So, let's get ready here for a defense once again. Tombstone distract. He's going to go in with the Graveyard here in a second, I believe. is my guess. And like I said before, Infernal Dragon is a defensive card. Going to go ahead and kill the RG with this Infernal Dragon. He can't even use the Graveyard, guys. So LavaHound up here to distract. Minions back here for killage. And we will go in with a Mega Minion combo. Infernal Dragon going down. It will explode. He will arrows, all of that jazz. But honestly, guys, look at this. A couple more seconds and the Infernal Dragon would have melted that tower for a 2-crown victory. Wow. Wow. Death. Rest in peace, Mr. RG. So there we go. Another couple of trophies over 4,100. Let's go ahead and open up this crown chest very quickly here. Boom. Give me a legendary. Nope, no legendaries, guys. So nothing really too useful right there besides the gold and the gems. Alright, here we go, guys. Final battle of the video. Facing off against Key Ken. Is it K-Ken or Key-Ken? I think you got lots of keys, guys. He's the key master. Let's see here. Tombstone to start out once again. Pretty risky because that placement isn't ideal against RGs, but it's good against Giants, Royal Giants, no, Giants, Golems, and Hog Riders. So, we'll drop a LavaHound down here. Mostly the only decks that I see using Tombstones are Golem beatdowns or LavaHound beatdowns. So we'll see. Seeing the minions as well, to me, says LavaHound deck. Itchy nose, guys. Gotta itch it. Yes, I do. Go ahead and Mega Minion these minions. Alright, so going okay so far. Let's go ahead and, oh, no. Don't target my balloon, please, guys. Balloon, get in there, please. Get in there. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. That is some domination right there with the balloon. Minions doing further work, taking out the tower down to 533 health. We're going to soak up these minion hits. I don't want to use the Tombstone yet because they might kill it, and I want to keep the Tombstone as a distraction card, guys. Like I said before, if you can get the tower locked onto your LavaHound, the Tombstones by themselves can usually force pressure, force a Zaspor or a Log, because once they start building up on a tower, like 1, 2, or even 3 of them, they will do work. So let's go ahead, LavaHound right here. His Hog Rider is out of rotation. We'll have the Mega for the Elite Barbs. I was just about to say he might have Elite Barbarian, so we will chill out on the support department on the right-hand side, because as you can see, Elite Barbs doing work. They are level 12, so it takes my Mega Minion like 16,000 hits to kill each Elite Barbarian. LavaHound going in there. Oh, this is fireball worthy though, so we'll kill the Tombstone as well as do work to the Mega. LavaHound will get up there, explode, and do some chip damage to his tower in the process. There we go. Now we'll do a Tombstone right here to distract everything. Minions here as well. I'm expecting to lose that other tower, guys, honestly, because he does have Elite Barbarians. I don't have too many ground troops in this deck. We'll do that LavaHound push here, guys, to force pressure. Alright, he's gonna do all of that jazz. Alright, nice lightning spell, dude. Balloon going down. I'll have the fireball ready for his minions and his Mega. We'll fireball right here. Boom. Kill all of that jazz, guys. We're gonna zap this as well in a second. Actually, we're gonna play defense, guys. That should be a dead tower regardless, so we're gonna play defense a bit. Tower's down to 52 health. Minions doing work to the Hog Rider. As you can see, the Infernal Dragon is fairly useless in this battle here because it's not fast enough to kill Hog Riders. So that's one of the downsides of using an Infernal Dragon, guys. I don't even know what to do here. We're gonna do zap. Fireball his tower. Those Elite Barbs shouldn't do too much work, and we should have the victory right there, guys. There we go. Key-Ken. Good game to you. As you can see, there are pros and cons to using the Infernal Dragon. It's really good for killing Golems, Giants, RGs on your side of the arena. Not so good for killing Hog Riders, but that's why we have the Tombstone in there as a fast cycling defense card for distracting Hog Riders. But anyways, guys, plus 29 trophies right there. That will be the end of the video. There's the deck one more time if you want to go ahead and copy it. But I want to hear from you guys. If you are using an Infernal Dragon deck, let me know what deck you're using in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.